Out of curiosity in the room, who has a Facebook account? Okay, so most everybody. Twitter? So those are the two major ones. There's a lot of other ones. Out of curiosity, anyone's built a MySpace account? Okay, so out of curiosity, how many friends do you guys have typically? 100? 100? 700? Couple hundred. Whereas Twitter has about 200 million users. And anything on Twitter is obviously wide open.
Why should I use my time this way? And my answer to that is you shouldn't if you don't enjoy it, if you're not going to keep it up. If you do, do it. If you've got a recognizable face, we've got Erica Smith and we have another columnist, Matt Tully, who I think was a speaker you guys met. They should be on Twitter. They are the faces in this community and should be talking directly to, or Twitter, Facebook, should be on social media. They should be talking directly to their constituents and their readership on how you want to use your time. It cuts out all the middlemen. It cuts out the newspaper, it cuts out everything between when you're done typing and you're done editing to when that newspaper gets on, even online. There's the trade-off there. And the time commitment isn't that great. To write a 140-character tweet, it probably takes you maybe a minute.
There is a definite, there's an overlap, but there's also definite differences in how people use it in the user base there. So I don't know if you guys want to tackle that.
Yeah, I think from at least what I've seen in my experience is Twitter where the story begins. So the best example I can give is there was a shooter downtown Indianapolis last summer about this time. And that story broke on Twitter. It broke before the Indianapolis Star was able to break it. And so we saw that and were able to follow it from that point. And then we post the conversation on Facebook, and then the conversation continues on Facebook.
Interesting, because as more adults have gotten on Facebook, kids have become more aware of their privacy settings, and one of the things that Google Plus has done recently by entering the game, Google Plus has something called circles, and basically they allow you to more specify where your ideas and thoughts go out.
It's kind of part of the idea what you were saying earlier about people expect their news to come to them. It's kind of like, I know what you're saying about the direct ROI, but I think the question that we should be asking ourselves is, what happens if we don't go on Facebook? What happens if we don't go on Twitter? A whole lot of information overload, personally, so it was a lot of things I had to kind of retool my day to figure out how I was going to deal with this crush of people trying to contact me. And at the end of the day, it was really making use of some of these tools like tying my Facebook page to my Twitter account, and then, so I don't have to duplicate efforts in that way, just trying to cut down. So,
And definitely the mobile devices.
And the mobile devices. I mean, it's just,
The three of us were sitting back there and everybody was...
We were talking as we were
actually, we were
Yeah.
tweeting each other.